I'm David, and this is my buddy Sandler. Join us as we explore pet-friendly adventures, accommodations, and eateries all over the USA. Pets Welcome Here is coming right up. Pets Welcome Here is brought to you by Merrick Pet Care, grain-free Texas beef, Merrick Fresh Kisses, and Zook's Training Treats. In this show, we bring our furry friends along for adventures in the scenic mountains and valleys of South Lake Tahoe and the towering redwood forest and surf-friendly shores of Santa Cruz County, California. Now, let's begin our show in the eastern half of the U.S. in the foothills of the Smoky Mountains. Welcome to Knoxville, Tennessee. Time for Sandler and me to discover Tennessee's hidden gem.
The food, to the entertainment, to the nightlife, to the outdoor adventure. We have something here for everybody, including your dog.
From the gorgeous University of Tennessee campus right along the Tennessee River to its hip, artistic, and extremely pet-friendly neighborhoods and downtown streets, Knoxville, Tennessee has endless adventures for me and Sandler to enjoy. Let's begin our East Tennessee adventure with an exploration of Knoxville's urban wilderness.
So we're at Imes Nature Center at the Meads Quarry. So we got hiking trails, we got paddle boards, kayaks, double kayaks, and canoes. And a lot of people are asking, is it okay for dogs to come? Of course, can't leave them at home. We get at least probably 50 dogs a day out on the water.
Get out there, have a good time at the quarry. I love it, I love it. And we are so close to the city. Cats can stay downtown. Come out here for a little adventure.
Definitely.
Way to go, Jasper! From the sights of Meads Quarry to the iconic Tennessee River, this river offers great adventures for you and your pooch. And we found just the right folks to take us out for a ride on the big river. Tell me about this building, and dogs are welcome all around.
We just felt like it would be a great place for a beach kind of atmosphere. All the boards, we just kind of went.
People can come here, they can have drinks, they can bring their dog in here.
Yes.
So the paddleboard experience here on the Tennessee River. Now you have a guide named Copper that I'm going to be going out with. Right?
Yes, he'll show us where to go. He's here most weekends.
All right, so Piper's here on the board, Copper's here on the board. Other folks that have their dogs, can they get on the boards too?
And pets are welcome.
All right, I know Piper's ready to get that life jacket on and get out in the water.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm ready to the river. This was quite an adventure for my guide Copper and me. I believe Copper liked the cool river water just as much as the board. I lost my dog. Which just led to another exciting aspect of the overall paddleboarding experience. And I think it's safe to say we both had a blast. And there's even more beyond these exciting river adventures that locals and visitors like to enjoy with their furry best friends. There's Knoxville's City Greenways, a smooth, well-maintained trail that winds along the river and all around the city. There's the imaginative trails within the UT Gardens, fun for kids and furry friends alike. You'll even discover the War Dog Memorial, a special place on so many levels. This exact replica of the official memorial in Guam was donated to the University of Tennessee College of Veterinary Medicine. It honors not only the war dogs, but symbolizes the special connection people share with their dogs. Lunchtime, and we've earned it. So for this Knoxville pet stop, we journey where tasty craft beer flows like the Tennessee River itself. I love it first off because I see this giant patio and I saw lots of dogs.
Lots of dogs.
Very
Love
pet
dogs.
friendly.
Very pet friendly. We do have dog bowls. We give them water and everything, plus some covered tables so in rainy days they can still bring their pet. In the summertime, we'll start Yappy Hour, and that'll be Sunday nights in the beer garden.
And when it comes to Knoxville's eatery, breweries,
Right.
pet scene, why do you think it's important to have a pet-friendly city like this?
I think because people love to be outdoors and they love to be with their pets. Your dog's part of your family, so bring your family, bring your friends.
Now, Sandler and I are strategically here on a Friday in Knoxville because there's a long-going celebration here known as First Friday. Time to sip, stroll, bark, and roll our way along historic Gay Street to see what it's all about.
On First Friday, we just have this moment where everybody comes out and celebrates art, and art in every form of the word.
Great places to chow down, beautiful art on display, and there's even a pet store open on Friday night to gear up and maybe even find a little treat of their own.
Visitors that come to Knoxville, they love it too. It's just a real great celebration of everything Knoxville.
So after a big time on the town, it's time to call it a day here in Knoxville, Tennessee at the pet-friendly Holiday Inn World's Fair Park. And Sandler and I can wake up refreshed and ready to roll out for our next adventure. This pet tip is brought to you by Merrick Fresh Kisses, the all-natural grain and potato-free dental treats for clean teeth and truly fresh breath. When you're at home or on vacation, you don't think twice about brushing your teeth and keeping your breath fresh. But what about Sandler? He loves the outdoors and loves me to be there with him. And when we get home or back to the hotel, it's snuggle time. And who wants doggy breath to get in the way? So here's a pet tip. One way to keep your dog's teeth clean and breath fresh is with a dental chew that does both. One a day and those snuggles keep coming. This pet tip was brought to you by Merrick Fresh Kisses, the all-natural grain and potato-free dental treats for clean teeth and truly fresh breath. Urban outdoor adventures, art strolls, pet-friendly patios all over town, and even a doggy paddleboard along the mighty Tennessee River, Knoxville delivered a whole bag of treats for my buddy Sandler and I to enjoy. So as we bid adieu to the Appalachians of the East, we now head west where more pet-friendly adventures await. We continue our furry adventures in the heart of the Sierra Nevada mountains on the Nevada-California border. Welcome to South Lake Tahoe. Tahoe South, North America's largest alpine lake, is the backdrop, and lucky for Noka and me, pets and their pet parents are most welcome here. We begin our pet-friendly exploration of South Lake Tahoe at Reagan Memorial Beach, a popular destination in this region. This special spot is just one of many pet-friendly beaches in Tahoe South where you can enjoy everything from boating and biking to just relaxing with your pup at the dog water park, where I met my new buddy Noka and his pet parent Whitney.
Noka is a Border Collie healer mix. We rescued him and he's a happy-go-lucky guy.
Well, I got a question for you. I want to go out and explore. You mind if I borrow Noka for a couple days here and explore Tahoe South?
Do you have treats?
Oh, I got treats.
Deal.
Okay, there you go.
Good boy.
Many more in your future. After the beachside fun, Noka and I discovered a village in town that was so charming, you could say it's heavenly. Several pet-friendly destinations all around, including boutiques, restaurants, and specialty stores. And even a charming little chocolate shop that greets four-legged visitors with a tasty, non-chocolate dog treat. And it was in this happening heavenly village where we discovered one centrally located destination that celebrates both visiting pets and pet causes.
We're right in the Heavenly Village, right at the foot of the gondola. Walks away from many trails, all the ski trails, all the hiking trails in the summer. We got an amazing patio, lots of space for the adults and for the dogs.
Y'all have a happy hour here, but you also have something for the dog variety.
Yappy hour. And we have a few items on our menu that we use to contribute to the Humane Society.
They donate a portion of products that they serve here to all the proceeds will go to the Humane Society. They donate 100% of that to us.
So all fueled up and ready to explore, Noka and Whitney took a little break from the exciting food and drink scene to hit the South Tahoe trails and explore a little more of what this breathtaking portion of America has to offer. Once we decided we were ready to settle down for the night, Noka and I tracked down one of the many pet-friendly accommodation options in the South Lake Tahoe area. And this charming, iconic spot had a cute four-legged friend who was there to greet us upon arrival.
So Annie is our unofficial mascot, greets the guests when they come in and makes friends with all the pets that come in. And of course, we do announce all the pets that are in-house. We are centrally located where all the action is.
And here's another treat, one of South Lake Tahoe's unforgettable sunsets, a sight to behold. So, well rested and ready to explore even more, we found a pet-friendly adventure that can take both you and your pet out on the clear blue water of Lake Tahoe. So while Noka continued exploring the trails with Whitney, I headed down to the beach to meet Anthony and his experienced kayaking dog, known as Dice.
I was a kayak person and I wanted to be able to take my dog with me, So sure enough, I just figured a way to make it into a living. Let everybody bring their dogs out. You get to be in Lake Tahoe, out on the water with your dog. Life doesn't get much better than that, in my opinion.
Dice is joining me on this ride today. This was such a wow moment for me, a bow wow for Dicing.
Absolutely.
Thank you, thank you. Anthony, I loved it out here.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. It was a good time.
After a big-time adventure on the water, we journeyed just down the road to yet another exciting pet-friendly destination, and this one you may have heard of.
We're actually a dog-friendly hotel. We offer so many different amenities, and so you can bring your dog to the hotel and they can cuddle up in bed with you. And then during the day, you could leave them at Hair of the Dog, our pet concierge, and have a good time.
And if I want to maybe hit the casino, have a little fun at the roulette table, I got a nice, safe, comfortable place for my dog to hang out.
Absolutely.
Even though pets aren't allowed to accompany pet parents while gaming in the casino, they are allowed to walk through en route to the hotel's pet-friendly restaurant. They're even allowed to hang out in the courtyard pool as long as they stay on a leash. Something I noticed when I first pulled up here is this beautiful porch. It is part of a wonderful restaurant.
We're pet-friendly, so you can take the dog out, have a cocktail, have a meal. It's a good time.
So even though the casino never sleeps at the Hard Rock, you and your furry friend will have plenty of comfortable opportunities to get some shut-eye. But you may want to keep the cat naps at a minimum and get back to the great outdoors. After the hike with Noka and Whitney, I had a chance to clean up and meet a friendly pooch known as Piper, who was celebrating a special day at a delightful eatery that attracts both locals and visitors. It is Piper's 4-year anniversary from being adopted from Katie here. What do you say, a little happy birthday is in order? Yeah? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. An unexpected surprise for furry travelers and humans alike who journey to South Lake Tahoe is the Reno Tahoe Airport itself.
Tahoe is an outdoor paradise, the perfect place to take your pet. So we're happy to be their gateway, happy to serve that.
For pets, the airport boasts not 1, but 3 dog comfort stations strategically located throughout the airport. And for humans, check this out.
We invite people to pet our dogs here in the airport. It's the Paws for Pastors program, and they started out about 5 years ago with just a couple of dogs. We're up to 30 dog teams now. They welcome people in the airport, take the edge off travel, and people love them.
Yeah. So for Noka and me, time to take a big seat and bid adieu to Tahoe South and move on to our next pet-friendly destination. This pet tip is brought to you by Zook's Mini Naturals, the #1 soft training treat to fuel all your adventures in training. Less than 3 calories per treat with real meat or peanut butter as the first ingredient. Pet parents tell me one of the main reasons they don't take their pet on vacation is because sometimes he doesn't listen. He's often more interested in the exciting things going on all around him, aren't you, buddy? So here's a tip. A great way to get your dog's attention and reward the behavior you want is with the training treat. These are less than 3 calories per treat, so you can reward your dog guilt-free. Good job. You say your dog will take off on the trail and won't come when you call. Start calling him as soon as he takes off and show him the training treat. Sandler, come. Good. If your best furry friend wants to greet everyone in the hotel lobby, train him to stay close with your training treat. Fueling all your adventures with a treat to reward good behavior is a great way for everyone to have fun on vacation. This pet tip is brought to you by Zook's Mini Naturals, the #1 soft training treat to fuel all your adventures in training. Less than 3 calories per treat with real meat or peanut butter as the first ingredient. Our final pet adventures take us to Santa Cruz County, California. Offering over 300 days of sunshine a year, there's plenty of pet-friendly options all over this region. From breathtaking resorts where you and your pooch get a happy hour, to wineries and breweries, gorgeous state parks, and of course, the many beautiful pet-friendly beaches. 29 miles of beautiful coastline here in Santa Cruz County, California, a destination known as the birthplace of mainland surfing, a sport that's as popular as ever here, as you can see, and not just for surfer dudes, but also surfer dogs.
This is Skylar, the surfing dog.
I love this dog. I love the eyes. I can't stop looking at the beautiful eyes of Skylar. But Skylar is more than just a looker. Skylar is a performer.
She's a special girl. She's a world champion surf dog. She's won the World Dog Surfing Championship, and we surf together tandem, and she rides so much with me. She's really good on the board by herself.
She's a working dog. This is her job.
Now, there are lots of pet-friendly hotels in Santa Cruz County, but this one really goes above and beyond for furry visitors.
Overlooking the city of Santa Cruz and the Monterey Bay. The view is gorgeous from this location, and where we hold our yappy hour and our restaurant dining area. We do have a full pooch patio menu, appetizers from mutt balls to sides of bacon to salmon.
They even had dessert.
They had the popsicles, which are frozen bacon and peanut butter balls, so anybody can wolf those down. We do have accommodations that are suitable for bringing your four-legged pet to the resort. And each of those rooms provide an outdoor patio with a grassy lawn available to the dogs. We also have 3 miles of hiking trails that bring the dogs and their owners out into nature, away from the hustle and bustle of the city life.
So a perfect Pacific sunset wrapped up our fun-filled day and killer ways with a yappetizer euphoria. But our Santa Cruz pet-friendly adventures were only beginning. Introducing my new doggy guide, Digi the Dingo, and her pet parent, Nikki, 2 longtime Santa Cruz County residents who had a few furry adventures in store.
Digi the Dingo, known as Didge.
She's a 4-year-old Australian Shepherd healer mix, cattle dog. She loves going to the beach, and she loves hanging out with people who are drinking beverages.
And stop number 1 is a Santa Cruz gem. Meet Annie Morehauser and her unique creations made right here in Santa Cruz County.
I saw glass blowing for the first time at a special event at the beach not too far from here, and just fell in love with glass blowing. It was just incredible.
They also offer these community special workshops where craft making is combined with enjoying a local craft beer or wine, and add to the fun, pets are welcome. Of course.
Nice look there, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Now that we are true accomplished artists, Digi, Nikki, and I decide to take our show on the road to the next Santa Cruz County hotspot, located just a few miles from Monterey Bay in the southern end of the Santa Cruz Mountains.
This is gorgeous. We started making our wine from the first vintage in 2002. People can come here and they can sit and they can wine taste with their children, with their animals, and not only are they getting wonderful wines, but they're doing it in a wonderful atmosphere. They're getting great service from people who care about people, and it's really been successful for us.
People who love pets are generally good people.
Absolutely. You know, we have never had a problem with a pet here.
Fantastic.
To health.
To health. I like it.
From the Family Mountain Vineyard, we close our pet-friendly trio of hotspots at a Hoppin' Brewery.
It's definitely a neighborhood, community gathering place.
Part of the community is your dog, right?
We tend to have a lot of dogs here. We don't prepare food. We serve food from our neighbor, and so that kind of entitles us to have a free-for-all for dogs.
Someone else cooks the food.
Yep.
So the dogs can rule the roost here.
Exactly.
Along with the beer.
Yep.
Emily's dog Pete is a rescue dog, and Pete is so friendly that he is actually used as a companion dog nowadays to help other rescue dogs feel more comfortable around people and other pets.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, cheers.
All right.
Thanks for visiting.
Here in Santa Cruz County, this vintage steam train still takes you through an old-growth redwood forest in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Time to meet my new canine companion, Anika the Vizsla, and her pet parents Dana and Sarah, who took me on a pet-friendly journey along these iconic rails and trails.
Nika's a high-energy Vizsla, and she loves running off-leash in the redwoods. There's some great places where she's actually allowed to do that. The train is such a neat way to see the redwoods because you can look up and just see the cathedral going by you. And even though it's a little bit loud for the dogs sometimes, they really just calm into the engine and just start sleeping with you. And it's so worth the journey to get to the top and just see the view along the way.
This is really a one-of-a-kind experience, especially if you haven't seen these massive redwoods up close, really soaking in the natural wonder of this magical forest. This pet tip is brought to you by Merrick grain-free recipes, including real Texas beef, made with real deboned beef, poultry, or fish as the first ingredient to energize all their adventures.
Of course, you try to eat healthy at home, but when you're on vacation, you may want to stretch your boundaries a little. And what may be fun and exciting for you may not be so healthy for your furry little friend.
Most veterinarians say to keep your dog happy and healthy, find a complete and balanced food your dog likes to stay with.
So here's a tip. Make sure you bring your pet's food with you.
This one has real deboned beef for natural energy, giving Sandler that extra boost for his adventures. And you don't have to carry big bags around. You should pack the smaller sizes, perfect for travel or dinner on the town. Make sure your dog gets his usual great nutrition, and you'll have a great vacation. This pet tip was brought to you by Merrick grain-free recipes, including real Texas beef, made with whole foods like real deboned beef, poultry, or fish as the first ingredient to energize all their adventures. So from the picturesque pet-friendly wonders of Knoxville, Tennessee, to the tales and trails of beautiful Tahoe South, ending in a diverse array of scenery in Santa Cruz County, California, pets are all most definitely welcome here. I'm David Zelski. See you next time.